Hi everybody, welcome to the Spectator Sportscast. Eli Schultz here with Liz Malone. Steve Frankowski couldn't make it out this week. Busy getting ready for Basketball Mania. We got Winston Lin here with us today. I'm from the men's tennis team. Winston, how are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. So for those of you that don't know, Winston had a very exciting win this past week, beating Dennis Wen in the finals at the ITA Northeast Regionals. Winston, how's that feel, having that one under your belt?
It feels really good. Especially, it was a really long week. Started Saturday, finished up Tuesday, which was 6 singles matches. We also played 3 doubles matches, so a lot of matches crammed in a couple days. So to get the win at the end was a nice relief. We finally finished the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
And with your own personal accolades, does that put your team in a great place to pursue an Ivy League championship?
I think it helps us, definitely. It's always good, during the fall tournaments for guys to do well. Kind of like sends a message to other Ivies. I played 6 Ivy League opponents, so
wow.
I think 4 different schools, something like
Mm-hmm.
that. So they all know kind of our team is ready to go. So.
Made a nice statement this past week, bring back the trophy, and that'll secure you a spot in nationals coming up too. So are you guys all excited for that?
Yeah, we're definitely really excited. We're trying to push really hard for that one so we can do well.
Mm-hmm.
Since I qualified, directly, we host it, so we actually get a wild card for singles, so we can get another guy in. We also get a wild card for doubles. So we've got a bunch of guys playing, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome, sounds good.
And as a junior, what are your plans for, I know you have another year here, but what are your plans for post-graduation year? Are you going to continue your tennis career?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to play professionally for sure. Definitely give it a shot, see what happens. Who knows?
Yeah, you don't get too many people committing to that. I think that's the first time we've ever talked to someone that actually committed to it. But it's exciting. So what kind of steps do you have to take in these next couple of years to make that happen?
Well, first get better, obviously. But tennis is different because it's an individual sport. It's not like team sports where a guy will get drafted and get a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of, after you graduate, you're just kind of thrown out there. Got to go to tournaments, win matches, build up your ranking, and you're just like totally on your own. So we'll see what happens.
Do you have any favorite professional tennis players?
I like David Ferrer. So.
Maybe you get a chance to play him someday. How do you think? Do you think how many points do you think you could win from?
Right now?
Yeah.
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
No. Pretty far from that.
Yeah. But so I guess like playing professionally by yourself, you said you kind of are just thrown out there by yourself. Does that kind of make things difficult financially? Do you have to kind of figure out a way to support yourself on the side, or how does that work?
Yeah, it's very difficult financially because it's a lot of travel. You just stay in hotels, plane tickets also. Tournaments are usually spread out. You're usually pretty lucky if you can stay in one place for a couple of weeks. So the way to do that is mainly you can win the tournament. You get a lot of prize money, so that'll support you for a couple of weeks. But if not,
or get a deal with Nike, I'm sure that'll.
Yeah, you could get a
great.
sponsorship. Whatever. If someone wants to pay me, I don't know who wants to, but.
Cool, sounds good. And yeah, I guess shifting away from the tennis court, what other sports do you like watching? Are you a fan of any other sports in the off season or in your downtime?
Yeah, I grew up in Buffalo, so hockey's huge up there. Big Sabres fan. Probably my favorite sport. Don't really follow the Bills. They always lose. So.
No love for the Bills?
Not much. No.
That's all right. Liz is a big Patriots fan, so
I wasn't like that.
It's a good thing you didn't come out and support the
You
Bills.
guys beat us every time anyways. So.
Yeah. Naturally.
I guess in the classroom also you've got a pretty difficult major working on, econ math. Maybe it'll help you manage your money well when you as a professional tennis player. Is that kind of tough to balance that kind of a workload?
Yeah, it's starting to get tough now, especially first 2 years was kind of intro classes and stuff, but now it's getting a little deeper, so it's getting pretty tough now, especially this semester.
Do you have any favorite classes you've taken at Columbia?
To be honest, not really. I just kind of like try to get through everyone. Just try to make it.
Yeah. No, it can definitely be tough, especially this time of year with all the midterms.
Oh, yeah.
Can feel a little swamped. But anyway, lots of exciting stuff happened this past weekend. Actually, kind of a rough weekend in general for fall sports. Listen, if you don't mind, we'll just run down some scores for you. Liz, you want to start us off?
Sure. So the men's soccer team had a great win over Dartmouth, 2-0 up in Hanover. And the women's soccer suffered a loss against Dartmouth as well. And then the women's field hockey team also suffered a pretty tough loss, 6-2 against Dartmouth. So
yeah, tough weekend. Up in Hanover. And the football team, unfortunately, also had a tough weekend up in Hanover. Lost 56-0. That was really kind of a tough game for them. And volleyball also had a game against Cornell as well this past weekend. So yeah, plenty of exciting stuff to look forward to though in the next weeks. You guys have a couple home games to finish off your season. I'm sure you're excited for
Very excited.
Finish off the senior year at home. And Winston, you guys have the Nationals coming up. When exactly is that?
They start next Thursday, so we're just kind of gearing up for that now.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the midterms hopefully finished by now. Can concentrate on that. So that should be exciting. Thank you all for watching. Maybe I don't think we're gonna be doing a show next week, but fall break we need some time off too. But hopefully you'll all check back in with us after the break, and we'll see you then.